Hi, everyone, and welcome to week 4. I hope that you will have a spooky week full of lots of tricks and treats. I have just finished looking at the week 3 discussion boards, and it seems like most of you have a pretty good understanding of test bias, the different types. And you're doing a good job for the most part with your discussion board postings, but do remember that you are expected to cite information from our course readings and lectures in your postings. So it is good to comment on your and make connections to your own personal experience. Keep doing that, but also you want to connect to information that you've read or learned in the week's model. I will grade your week 3 quizzes in the next couple of days. I see most of you have taken those at this point. And this next week, week 4, will be full of information. We are going to delve into Georgia's multiple criteria model. And this model came into place in response to concerns about using just one mental ability score to identify gifted students for programs. There was a lot, rightly so, people thought this wasn't fair. So in 97, the new law went into place in Georgia, and we look at 4 different categories. So we collect information in the category of mental ability, and there are some different IQ scores, IQ tests that we can use. You'll learn about those this week, and when to choose one maybe over another. Achievement is the second area, and there are a number of different tests for achievement as well. Then next week, we'll learn about creativity and motivation, those categories, and the different assessments that can be used to measure ability in those areas. So this week, again, it's mental ability and achievement, and you'll be learning about the different types of scores on some of these measures, such as a raw score, a standard score, a percentile score, and when do you record one and when the other, and what's the advantage of one over the other. So that will be really important. You will also take a look at the Georgia eligibility chart, which is where once you have your gifted endorsement, this may be you. You may be collecting the assessment data and then recording it on this form, and you have to know how to interpret whether the student has met eligibility requirements in each of the 4 categories. So as you learn about these first 2 categories this week, please take careful notes because when you have your gifted eligibility assignment, you will get information on 2 fictitious students, and you will have to record all this information in the right boxes on this gifted eligibility form and decide whether each of these students has met the eligibility requirements, and if not, why, and even if they didn't meet the eligibility for programming, you'll be asked to comment on their specific strengths. So it's a lot of information. Please pay careful attention to this and let me know if you have questions. And I hope that you will budget your time so that you can take Thursday to just relax and enjoy your family or friends on Halloween. I hope it will be a safe and spooky one for each of you. All right, have a great week, and I'll talk to you in November.